Monday. Welcome to Debbie's Grill. On Debbie's Grill, we do not grill meat or fish, but we delve into matters of state concerns, acting as a watchdog to hold our leaders accountable, as well as draining truth out of issues with credibility. Now, there's been an outstanding issue that poses a threat to not only the key communities but to the country as a whole. Now, this issue has intensified violence that has led to the loss of innocent souls. It has actually prevented students from accessing education, and businesses in those communities has come to a halt. It has also become a conducive environment for criminals, serial killers, terrorists, and jihadists. What am I trying to say? And what am I posing at? Now, let's move straight to the Upper East region, Bawku. There have been conflict. And I mean, this conflict has been in existence for some time now. And I know even this conflict has been in existence even before I was born. Now, the conflict in Bawku has become so intensified that of late, innocent souls are dying. Students no longer go to schools. Terrorists has made Bawku a site of business. Serial killers are now in Bawku. People now fear to use the stretch to Bawku or the stretch of Bawku because they fear for their lives. What is going on? I know militaries have been deployed to make sure that the conflict is being minimized. But wait, even though the military has been deployed, our National Peace Councils, I'm not hearing of them. Since this conflict started, even though it's a chieftaincy dispute between the Mamprusi and then the Kusarsis, the National Peace Council has to talk something or say something about the conflict. Now let's look at this. The National Peace Council is the primary authority responsible for conflict resolution established under the National Peace Council Act 2011 with a core mandate to prevent, manage and resolve conflict, building sustainable peace in the country. This conflict, as I said earlier on, has become so intensified that we've heard reports where people are being slayed. Now, 2023 reports show that some terrorists or jihadists that have family ties with Bawku in Burkina Faso. Maybe you don't know, Burkina Faso shares boundary or board with Bawku shares boundary with Burkina Faso. And so 2023 report has it that jihadists and terrorists from Burkina Faso that has family ties with members of Bawku are being hired by Tribe A to help fight Tribe B. Now, even though the military has been deployed, let's think about this. Is it not getting too far? Souls are dying. Let's think about that. Properties are being destroyed because of chieftaincy disputes. Not to even talk about Nkwanta in the OT region. Same issue, similar issue. And then we sit quiet and we don't say anything. You see, we pay so much attention to politics and stuff. So yes, it's good. But then let's also pay attention to this because they are also part of the country. Yes, I know the government is doing their part. I know militaries have been deployed to the extent that even some military has a misunderstanding or clashes with citizens of Bawku. But even though military has been deployed, don't we think that there is more to do? The National Peace Council, we are calling on you. There is a lot to do. That is why I felt a bit excited and sad at the same time when Otufo Saitutu II on Saturday has agreed to facilitate procedures that will actually bring calmness. Yes, he has taken a nice move, but then I feel like we are waiting too long. I feel like we are not actually taking the necessary steps, even though we are trying our best. But our best isn't enough. Our best isn't enough. Militaries has been deployed. Yes, I said it, and I'm still saying it. But there is more to do. Even if the conflict in these two places I've mentioned is politically motivated, what about we those in those communities? Let's wise up. Let's wake up from our slumber. Our ignorance is actually draining us. Our refusal to let peace reign is actually stagnating the progress of these communities. Now, in the past few weeks, let's look at the number of people that have been killed just 3 weeks ago. January 25th, a 13-year-old boy identified as Sharif was attacked by gangmen whilst herding cattle. The assailant snapped his neck and stole the cattle he was tending. Then on February 8th, 2025, gangmen in military uniforms stormed a house, killing a 7-month-old baby, a 2-year-old child, and their mother in cold blood. Just this ended Valentine's Day we celebrated 14 February. A woman lost her 5-month-old daughter. And so, as I said, even if this conflict is politically motivated, can't we just sit down and think, forget about things like this petty things? Yes, I know when it has to do with issues with chieftaincy, it's a whole lot. But our refusal to let peace reign, our refusal to bring an end to the conflict is actually causing a whole lot. Maybe we have forgotten. Conflicts like this stagnate the development of the community. If I'm an investor and I want to invest in that particular place, I wouldn't do it. Because I cannot go invest into a community or bring up a company of which today people are running, tomorrow there is chaos, another day things. When it happens like that, even your business will collapse. Let's wake up. Yes, we are in the 21st century. Yes, we are in the 21st century. But our thinking and way of doing things doesn't look as if we are in the 21st century. This morning is just a caution. It's just a caution to us. Peace councils, you are sleeping. Please wake up. And to the national security personnel, the head of the national security, Omani Boama, Mr. Omani Boama, you are doing well, but there is a lot to do again. Chiefs in our communities, you have to do something about it. You shouldn't wait for things to get out of hand before we come out to say something. We shouldn't wait for the whole community to be destroyed because of chieftaincy. Let's not forget that the blood of these innocent souls, we are going to account for this one day. And so let's just be careful. Let's do away with ignorance. And let's wake up. It is in those days that I know that things do happen like this. But to the extent that things are really getting out of hand. Just yesterday, 4 people were also killed. And as the day goes by, we hear that people are being killed each and every blessed day. Let's find a way to resolve the conflict. Thank you for making time with me. My name is Bl00d.